Greetings all, Vanna here for Leo's weekend message. Leo, first few cards have come out for you. Oh my, okay. Quite a message has come out. There's a lot of movement going on for Leos right now because we have the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. This is a lot of fast movement. And I feel like it's going to hit you like a truck because you weren't even expecting it, especially with the moon in reverse. The moon dealing with a lot of unconscious and subconscious things. Rounding out with the Ace of Swords at the end, I feel like the unconscious and subconscious work that some Leos have been doing out there is going to be manifested in the physical very quickly, very suddenly. And it's literally going to be like 0 to hero kind of fast. And like, first of all, just prepare yourself and rest because there is a lot of movement going on right here. Note how much the wind is pushing against him and how much he has to move forward still. And the Chariot coming out for you. Again, more forward movement. But this is what you're feeling like right now, where you're kind of just stuck, stagnant. Maybe we're healing ourselves, because I know that's not a red cross, but that's what I was seeing on the shield. It's like that red cross of self-care and self-love. So the physical world may be looking like this, but the subconscious and unconscious world is looking like this. And that's why this is going to be such a sudden change when this manifests, is because you weren't even expecting that to come in. Like, yes, you have been wanting it. Yes, you've been working for it, praying for it, trying to seek it out. But for a while, it maybe felt like a fruitless venture. Like, I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep doing because I keep getting the signs. I keep hearing. And then, like, it's actually going to be happening very soon. And you're going to be like, oh, okay, well, now that has happened, what do I do? Yeah, endings are inevitable. Further confirmation that this situation, the struggle that you have been in, what you have felt has not leading you towards that happiness, is ending. And we're so happy for it because look at how beautiful that skyline is. As that sun is going down and dying away, the moon is coming out because there's something that wants to be healed and revealed. And after that healing, you take up that sword again. You wield it as your new life, because it's going to be one unhindered by this previous situation. It's going to be one unhindered by those winds you had to fight so hard against. I feel like there's going to be a lot more emotional awareness in my Leos out there, and I absolutely love that, because emotions are energy in motion. And when you deal so much in emotions with the fire of your sign, it can easily burn someone when you don't realize the intensity of it. Practicing that awareness of how you're actually feeling day to day, moment to moment, helps so much when you realize you're starting to get stressed out and starting to spiral. You feel those precursors to your anxiety attack. And that awareness helps you curve the situation, remove yourself from the stressors, or simply state, hey, this is getting a little too much. We need to switch this, or I need to exit a little bit because I can't be here while this is going on. And you'll get a lot of reactions to that. There'll be people who genuinely care about you and will either change the situation or understand that you need some space. And then there will be people who do not genuinely care about you, that will give you judgment, side eye, and say shit about you, make you the villain in the story. But they have no right to do that. And you certainly do not have to subscribe to their ideas of you. Because subscribing to someone else's idea of who you are is literally lowering yourself and taking away your power. I'm just staring at the magician on the box, and like, this is someone who does not question his own power, his own strength, because he has mastered so very much. Forgive their ignorance and do not hang on to that pain, because they are coming from a place of lack. But you can't be the one to save them. You have to focus on the here and now and making your everyday better and better. So it's not your job to save everyone. And maybe that is something that we are leaving behind in this old situation. Because often the moon cards deal with the unconscious and subconscious, as I have stated. And we don't realize when we come into adulthood how much of our actions are unconscious, subconscious conditionings to expect to take care of things, or expect to be taken care of in a situation. Expect that you have to do something to make someone happy. It is conditioning, and the moon card is coming out because this is a conditioning that needs to be healed. Like I said, this Knight of Swords is a dream or something that has been happening in the unconscious and subconscious for a very long time. You have been doing a lot of work in here to heal from these situations, to heal from people villainizing you and you adopting that image as who you are, healing from needing to escape into the future because the idea of something that could be is a lot better than the present that is, or drowning yourselves in the painful memories of the past, reliving them again and again in an attempt to protect yourself, but then instead you're just sealing that wound, and it's going to continue to fester without being removed of the impurities, of the toxicity that comes along with these people. You have to forgive the old situation, who you were, who you allowed into your life, who hurt you. And that forgiveness is not something you do for them because it's not affecting them anymore. That's their journey. That's their cross to bear. That's their burden to carry. You cannot take responsibility for that. What you can take responsibility is yourself, your own attachments to that situations. And when you forgive them, you release the attachments of pain. It's not something you're doing for them. It's something you're doing for you because you deserve better. You deserve more than to constantly be looking out for that lobster coming out of the water that's going to hurt you. You constantly are on the edge of fear and running and like, I'm about to break kind of thing. And you don't deserve that, Leo. Yeah, remove yourself from that situation because nothing about it is good. Nothing about this situation is any good, and it's just going to continue hurting you further. I mean, look at how they're handling those swords, and I'm not fucking surprised the Emperor's underneath there. And I could keep going. Like 7 of Wands. This is a situation that's causing fights because someone needs to be in control. Someone needs to be the one handling everything when they don't have the ability to. They want to because they want the power, but they do not have the mindset or the capacity to fulfill it in the way that it needs to be fulfilled. They're putting that all on you and blaming you when things go wrong, but it's their own fault. You cannot control other people. You can control your reaction to the situation, what you do and do not allow. And what you do not need to allow is the continuation of that Emperor taking away everything from you. You have done so much work to heal, possibly from this same energy. And you are being so protected and watched over because it is going to be removed. Whatever is, it's like there's just one thing that has to be done before the next thing. And that can be so frustrating because you're just like, what is that thing? Let it happen. Talk to Spirit. Say, let it happen. I removed my control from the situation. I removed my need to be in control of the situation. Spirit, let it be what it's supposed to be because I am tired of being the one to try to carry all of this. That is what you have to say, or things like that. Whatever you have to say. I can't give you the words. I can't give you the key. I can shine my light and hope it will be a guide or a beacon to you in the abyss, but it takes you to pull yourself out of it, my love. And you're strong enough. Believe that you are. Have a beautiful day, Leo.